Hey guys, I wanted to make a really quick video and just talk to you about something I just realized in a game earlier. This ground pound slam that you do in Rave mode where you push these daisies up has recently been changed. I made a video a couple of weeks ago when we first realized this new maneuver that they added, and we knew that you had to be in Rave mode, but you also had to jump from an extremely high elevation to be able to get these daisies to come up and for you to actually do the ground slam. Here's part of that video here. I had another player jump from the second floor just to show the daisies coming up. Like, it was that difficult. You had to jump from a higher elevation to a lower before you would ever get this maneuver to work. And when we first discovered it, we were messing around with it a bunch and we realized, yeah, you have to be at a higher elevation. And I was like, well, if this is a part of another side Easter egg or maybe the Ghosts and Skulls, you're gonna have like really limited areas that you can do this in. So, you know, we were looking for spots that have higher elevation. And I remember that very specifically. Well, within the last week, I guess, they changed it where you can do this ground slam just from a standing position anywhere you're at. You just jump up in the air and melee and you'll do the slam. And when I realized this today, I was like, whoa, this really opens this maneuver up and this ability to ground slam all over the map now. You know, before we were very limited on where we could try it. Now we can do it everywhere. Originally, I had doubted this being a part of any other Easter egg. I thought, well, it's just for the frog step. You know, you got to go into Rave mode, jump off that cliff, and then ground slam down in there where the water is, and you can start eliminating those frogs and unlock that charm. And it really seemed like that's all it was for. You know, there's that perfect ledge that's wide open that drops down, and that maneuver worked really perfect right there. So I thought that's all it's for. But now they've changed it where that is not even necessary anymore. So maybe this ground slam, you know, was not meant for that frog entirely alone. I had made a tweet about this and somebody brought up a good point. They said maybe they've changed it because sometimes the frogs get stuck behind the rocks back there and you can't reach them. But it's like, why wouldn't they just move the frogs over? Why would they change the whole mechanics of this ground slam? And then on top of that, eliminate that need for that cliff right there that seems like it's set up for this. So why would they go in and change this at all? I mean, originally I thought, yeah, you have to jump from high elevation, but apparently not. So obviously there's something important enough there that we need to be able to do this all over the map and not just from higher elevation. Just the fact that they knew that it wasn't working properly means they had to go in and look at it and see what was going on with it. And there's something obviously important enough for them to need to change it. Maybe they were like, why aren't people finding the Ghosts and Skulls step? Oh, let's go find out what could be broken. Maybe this is what was broken. There's so many other things they could be fixing, like these glitches, the God modes and stuff like that. But for some reason, they're fixing this and nobody's even complaining about this. We didn't even know it was broke. To me, it's starting to seem like this ground pound slam is much bigger than just the frog step. The frog step was just a side thing, that there's something more that they intended with this, and yeah, it could be Ghosts and Skulls. Hopefully enough of us can get out there and try this and go into Rave mode and start, you know, slamming the ground all over the place, get a lot of kills, do something. Let's see if this is really anything. But I hope this helped you guys out, and we'll see you next video.